bake those pies on a hot day like this?
Oh, you don't bake these? No. These are ready to serve, Mrs. Smith.
Oh.
You just thaw them. That's all.
Oh, wow.
Do you like pie?
Oh, yeah, I love pie.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you like lemon meringue?
It's my favorite.
No kidding. Would you be here?
What are you doing?
I'm going to give you a slice of pie.
Here?
Why not?
It just isn't done.
Oh, yes, it is. I took them out of the freezer this morning so they'd be ready for my sister's patio party. Do you like lemon meringue?
I prefer pecan.
Did somebody say pecan pie?
Oh, yes, here. I have cream pies, too.
See, Mrs. Smith's makes ready-to-serve pies, too. No baking. You just let them thaw. They're in your grocer's freezer. Try them.
Don't turn it over.
In the old country, I remember Mama's kitchen. So warm, so much food. And when Mama cooked a hot dish, she put everything we liked in it.
Now Mrs. Paul's brings a bit of the old world to the new with bake-and-serve kitchen casseroles. Hearty traditional recipes, ground beef, rice, tomato sauce, together with 4 special vegetables like green pepper or eggplant or cabbage or zucchini. Quite a main dish. And there's lots more serving ideas on every package. Mrs. Paul's new bake-and-serve kitchen casseroles. Just like Mama used to make, only easier.
Right now, your store is running a 79-cent sale on Pepsi-Cola and Diet Pepsi-Cola in one-way cartons. No deposits. They're all one-way bottles. Stock up now while they're still 79 cents. Right now, your store is running a 79-cent sale on Pepsi-Cola and Diet Pepsi-Cola in one-way cartons. No deposits. They're all one-way bottles. Stock up now while they're still 79 cents.
Remember this morning? Like every new day, it was exciting and young. And like every day, things happened that changed your life. Maybe it was that beautiful day that made your whole life different. The day you took that first big step. Or maybe they were little steps, like his. Moving another day toward becoming a big brother. Or maybe today was the day you got that promotion and took a big step forward. And the kids walked another step toward those big days in their lives. Or maybe today was that someday you knew would come. That day when the kids were grown and the two of you were left to live just for each other again. Big or little, the things that make your life what it is do change every day. That's why the Korman people think living ideas for all kinds of lives, all times of life, and for the price you want to pay. Different living ideas to think about when a lot of little changes add up to a whole different life. Maybe it's your time for the carefree apartment life at Brookwood, or for the convenience of a new home at Parkview, or for a larger, more spacious home, or for an apartment at Meadowbrook or Gypsy Lane. Look at all the living ideas on the Korman Corporation Sunday Inquirer page. See which is right for the time of your life today. People. People living the kind of life they want to live. That's what living ideas are all about. And living ideas come from the Korman Corporation.
Next time you cook out, be a little different. He Heat up some Mrs. Paul's sandwich thins. Crispy clam, fish, and shrimp cakes. New tuna fins, too, shaped specially for sandwiches. You top Mrs. Paul's sandwich thins with their own miracle sauce mix. You got yourself a real crowd pleaser.
Sandwich tender!
Ready! Try it.
She's up in the morning and cooks up the breakfast and dresses the kids for school. Then chauffeurs them off in the family taxi, rushing around but keeping her cool. She stops by the cleaners, the drugstore, the market, grabbing her lunch on the run. Then home for the laundry, the ironing, the cleaning. It seems like her day has only begun. Such is the life of today's kind of housewife who depends on the things that can help plan her day. Today's kind of housewife who leads such a full life today.
What are Mrs. Paul's apple fritters like? Well, they're a lot like applesauce. But then again, they're like apple pastry. On the other hand, they can be a lot like hot apple pie, too. While our corn fritters are something like buttered corn, or like tasty pancakes, and a little like corn muffins. And both kinds of fritters are like hot hors d'oeuvres at a party. So when you ask what are Mrs. Paul's fritters like, there's no simple answer. You just have to heat them and try them yourself.
When Ed and Barbara Jones were first married, Mrs. Paul's tasty onion rings in the regular size package was just right for them. Then along came Joni, Lisa, Bobby, and Mrs. Paul's onion rings in the family pack, perfect for side dishes and snacks. And when Ed got that promotion, they celebrated in style with Mrs. Paul's onion rings in the party pack. Now you know why our onion rings come in 3 different size packages. We're just trying to keep up with the Joneses.